A beautiful Friday night for volleyball. Conference play is hitting its peak in the NWC, and Pacific Lutheran makes its way across the state line to Newburgh to play the George Fox Bruins live on the Flow Sports Network. The Lutes are coming off two 3-set losses on the road, both to Whitman and Whitworth last week, as they look to go 2-0 against the Bruins this season. These two teams faced off almost a month ago to the day, where Pacific Lutheran was able to secure the win in 4 sets behind a 47-assist showing from their star setter, Air Takamoto. George Fox will need to limit her distribution as much as they can tonight. As for the Bruins, they are fresh off a tough 5-set loss on the road to Willamette last Tuesday, but this is the start of a 3-game homestand for the Bruins as they look to capitalize on their home floor. Should be a good one tonight. It's Lutes Bruins live from the Wheeler Sports Center on the Flow Sports Network. And with that, we send you down to our PA announcer for our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to Miller Gymnasium at Wheeler Sports Center for Northwest Conference Volleyball matchup. Tonight's game features the visiting Pacific Lutheran Lutes and your George Fox Bruins. The NCAA Northwest Conference promotes good sporting behavior between student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the competition site. Also, possession and consumption of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products is prohibited. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Now, let's meet the teams. First, visiting Lutes. Number 1, Lila Reese. Number 3, Jordan Freer. Number 5, Audrey Hensma. Number 8, Claire Freeberg. Number 9, Sophia Rudd. Number 12, Maddie Lupil. Number 13, Mary Malone. Number 16, Bailey Johnson. Number 19, Savannah Colorado. Number 21, Maya Green. Starting for the Lutes, number 4, Jeten Kaya. Number 6, Air Takamoto. Number 11, Alexis Eggert. Number 15, Julissa Bernstein. Number 22, Haley Goto. Number 23, Shayla Allen Gray. Libero for the Lutes, number 2, Macy Matsushima. Pacific Lutheran is coached by Becky Yogi. This is by Richmond Carlson. And now here are the starting lineups for your George Fox Bruins. Number 2, Brianna Cowie. Number 3, Chloe Wiersma. Number 6, Bridget Phillipson. Number 9, Jenna Bibb. Number 10, Lady Rasmussen. Number 11, Liana Samara. Number 13, Lexi Herbert. Number 15, Hannah Hoffman. And number 18, Gabriela Suarez. Starting with the Bruins middle blocker, number 4, Alaire Gilder. Number 3, side hitter, number 5, Lexi Bear. Middle blocker, number 8, Jordan Hahn. Outside hitter, center, number 12, Michaela Grommo. Outside hitter, number 14, Addison Goff. Right side hitter, number 19, Gracie Bearden. Libero for the Bruins, number 1, Isabella Avila. George Fox is coached by Emily Davis and assisted by Darius Davis, Luke Manning, Dr. Ryan Anderson, and Taylor Beachy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to please rise and move your caps to the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to the Wheeler Sports Center. We are about set to go for Pacific Lutheran Lutz versus the George Fox Bruins. As I said earlier, these teams have some history. They met earlier in the season. Pacific Lutheran able to come away with a 4-set win at home, but now they're in George Fox's home looking to snag a win on the road. Pacific Lutheran, not the best road team, 1-5 on the road. They're 5-0 at home. So they are looking to get their second road win of the season tonight. So some good news if you're a Bruin fan. Addison Goff is back from injury and sickness, so they really need her impact tonight. So just great news for the Bruins fans. They will have Goff back on the floor. It's going to be Jatem Payo to serve it away for the Lutz. We are underway. First received in the back row. Cron sets it to Hahn, but it's a little wide. So Pacific Lutheran snags the first point. First touch by Goff in the back row. Set to Bearden, she taps it over. Bodo first to touch. It's dug out on the back row. Bearden trying to keep it alive. George Fox sends it back over to the Lutz side. Takamoto sets, blocked at the net. Tapped over and received by Avila. Kronholm set to Bear, that's dug out. Bodo taps it over. Avila, Kronholm. And Hans sent it back over. Alan Greggs. And Avila keeps it alive. Great effort from the libero to keep the rally going. Set from Takamoto. Big swing there. And a kill for the Lutz. Avila first to touch. Kronholm sets it for Hahn and the kill. Good to see Jordan Hahn getting going early here in set number 1. And George Fox gets the side out. Bearden's serve picked up cleanly in the back row. On the slide to Godo. Tipped off the block. Here's Matsusimo to serve. Goff mishandled it. Another point to the Lutz. So mishandled in the back row by Addison Goff. Pacific Lutheran jumps out to a 5-1 lead here in set number 1. Bearden first to touch. Goff sends it over on a powerful swing. Tipped over by Godo. Goff saves it out of bounds. And Bearden sends it over. Blocked at the net. But a kill for the Lutz. Avila picks it up. Kronholm set to Hahn. Kronholm back to Bear on the slide, and she finishes. So it'll be the libero Isabella Avila to serve. That's received in the back row, set by Takamoto. Swing from Alan Greggs, that's dug out. Kronholm set to Goff, she taps it over, it's denied. Kronholm, another set. Goff tries it again, that's blocked again. Back-to-back blocks for the Lutes. Bear finishes cleanly. Back-to-back kills for Lexi Bear. Another good serve from Avila. Set from Takamoto over to Eggert. Good effort from Avila to keep it alive, but to no avail. So Lutes win the rally. So here's Bailey Johnson behind the service line. There's a good swing from Gilder and a kill. Laird Gilder, the prominent blocker on this Bruins squad, leads the team in blocks, coming off a season high 6 blocks versus Willamette last Tuesday. Alan Greggs first to touch. And George Fox wins the point. 7-5 early in this first set. And Alan Greggs, that's tipped. Back over to the Lutz side. Takamoto back to Eggert. She's got the kill. Dowdy sets to Goff. Takamoto dumps it over. George Fox trying to get back in system. Good save from Bearden in the back row. She tips it back over. Takamoto dumps it off and finds the floor. Excellent read from Air Takamoto. Could have went for the set, but decided to dump it right back over into the open floor. 9-5 the lead now for the Lutes. Tipped over by Huffman. And Pio couldn't find the line. Addison Goff to serve. Her float serve picked up in the back row. Big swing from Eggert. She's got the kill. Tipped off the block. So Eggert knows this George Fox squad well. Had her season high in kills with 16 last time she played the Bruins. As her service dug out in the back row. Dowdy set to Bearden. And that's handled by the Lutes. Bearden saves it again. Dowdy. Huffman tried to get it across. Gilder to Dowdy. To Bearden, that's dug out in the back row again. Excellent effort. Bearden first to touch again. Bailey Johnson on the other side. Off the block and a kill for Pernsteiner. first kill of the night for Julissa Pernsteiner. She's second on the Lutz team in kills with 122. She was also second the year prior as well. Alexis Eggert to serve again. Goff couldn't handle it in the back row, and an ace for the Lutz. Avila digs it out in the back row. Dowdy keeps it alive. And Avila. Huffman tips it over. Takamoto. Set to Pernsteiner for the kill. She found the line again. Pacific Lutheran has jumped out to a 14-6 lead here in set number 1. Another good serve from Eggert. Dug out by Bearden. They go back to Bearden. That's denied at the net. Takamoto said, get it out of here. Dowdy, back to Bearden. Dug out by Colodano. There's a kill for the Lutz. So Bruins won a timeout. Talk it over here in this first set. They trail by 10 early. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to the Flow Sports Network. Midway through set number 1, the Lutz have jumped out to a 16-6 lead. Alexis Eggert behind the service line. Avila first to touch. Dowdy, that's tipped over. Lutz trying to control it now. Takamoto sets to Payo. Bearden digs it out on the other end. Huffman. There's Takamoto on the slide to Pernsteiner. But a block and a kill. Here's Gilder to serve. It's dug out by Colliato. Excellent effort to keep it alive, but a point to the Lutz. Takamoto's serve. Handled. Set to Huffman, but it's long. With a good serve from Takamoto. Bearden to Goff. Takamoto sets again. To Payo, that's blocked at the net by Hahn. Hahn and Huffman block at the net again, and it gets over. For the Air Takamoto to serve again. She's third in the conference in assists. She had 922 assists in 2024 to lead the team. Bearden first to touch. Dowdy back to Bearden. That's picked up by Matsushima. There's a powerful swing from Bernsteiner. My goodness. Lutes are on fire here in set number 1. Dowdy mishandled that set. Another point to the Lutes. 21-7 the score here in set number 1, a football score. Huffman digs it out. Dowdy set to Bearden. That's blocked at the net, but handled. Takamoto to the other side. Payo, that's blocked at the net. Hahn got up in there. So here's Michaela Kronholm to serve. George Fox, leader in assists. That's good for 5th in the conference. Good serve, dug out by Caliado. Attack error for Pacific Lutheran. Kronholm, the Cabrillo College transfer. Set from Takamoto, back to Payo. Vila digs it out. Bearden blocked at the net. The Lutes formed a wall and denied Bearden's attack. There, swings down, that's dug out. Takamoto dumps it over. Back to Bearden. Caliado finds that one. Avila, Kronholm to Hahn for the kill. Beautiful in-system rally for the Bruins. Matsushima. That's dug out by Avila. Kronholm set to Bearden. Over the net and in. 4 in a row for the Bruins. Kevin Aoki wants a timeout. Bruins going on a bit of a run here late in set number 1. We will be back shortly. Four straight points for the Bruins. Kronholm's serve. Mishandled and tipped back over to the Lutz side. Takamoto blocked at the net, and the Bruins couldn't keep it alive. So it'll be the Hawaiian Jatempaio to serve. And Avila mishandled that one in the back row. Now a set point for Pacific Lutheran. They can close it out right here. Float serve picked up by Kronholm. Avila set to bear on the other end. Alan Greggs digs it out. Back to Alan Greggs. Blocked at the net. Hahn and Kronholm formed the wall. Here's Bearden's first serve of the evening. George Fox leader in service aces. Takamoto sets to Alan Greggs and Bearden digs it out. Kronholm on the other end to Goff, that's blocked at the net, but a kill for the Bruins. So Bearden in 2024 led George Fox in kills. Second this season. Alan Greggs first to touch. Takamoto sets back to Alan Greggs off the block. And a kill and the set for the Lutz. They lead 1-0 here. So Pacific Lutheran takes the first set. They win 25-14. Went on a huge run early on. And George Fox was unable to come back. We'll see you soon for set number 2. Back inside the Wheeler Sports Center for set number 2. Pacific Lutheran able to grab set number 1. 15 kills for the Lutes in the first set to George Fox's 8. Lutes hit 333 in the first set behind 15 assists. 13 of those coming from Eira Takamoto, their star setter. She's looking to do it again here in set number 2. George Fox looking to tie it up here. Another thing for George Fox is the self-inflicted errors and the self-inflicted wounds. 5 reception errors in set number 1. They'll have to clean that up here going into the second set. So Julissa Pernsteiner led the way with 6 kills for Pacific Lutheran. And to start set number 2, it's Gracie Bearden behind the service line. And that's handled first by Matsushima. Bearden digs it out. And Vila, some good effort. So 4 touches on the George Fox side, and the Lutes win the point. Matsushima to serve again. Team leader in digs. Also second on the team in service aces. Goff first to touch. Drawn home. Set for Gilder, who finds the floor. Gilder coming off that 6-block performance versus Willamette. Serve handled in the back row. Set for Alan Greggs, who detonates. Shayla Allen Greggs tied on the team for kills to 127. She's tied with her co-star Julissa Pernsteiner. Bearden first to touch in the back row. Kronholm set to Bear, just outside the line. Just a hair wide for Bear. So the Lutes retain their serve. First touch from Goff. To Hahn, back to Goff, drifting out of play, but she hit the pin. So Pacific Lutheran jumps out to a 4-1 lead in set number 2. Goff first to touch. Another attack error on the Bruins side. Bailey Johnson behind the service line for the Lutes. Bearden digs it out. Hahn just wide. Another attack error on the George Fox side. Johnson's serve just hit the line. Excuse me, just outside the line. A little bit of controversy on that last serve. Head coach Kevin Aoki trying to argue that hit the line. Call on the floor initially was a service ace. Substitute. Huffman comes in. And they will give the point to George Fox. So it'll be Wiersma behind the service line. She's really emerged as the prominent setter alongside Michaela Kronholm throughout the season, stepping up in a much larger role. As Pernsteiner gets the kill again for the Lutes. Colliato's serve, touched first by Bearden. Goff blocked at the net. Eggert said, get it out of here. So the team leader in blocks, Alexis Eggert. It's another big one right there. Goff first to touch. Wiersma drifting out of bounds, saves it. The attack hit the net. And the Lutes win the point. 9-2 the lead now for Pacific Lutheran. Goff to Wiersma. To Huffman, that's tipped at the net. Wiersma tried to save it, drifting out of play, and she couldn't. The Bruins call timeout. They'll talk it over. They're down 8 early in set number 2. We had a chance to talk to the Bruins head coach, Emily Davis. We asked her what she learned from her first match against Pacific Lutheran earlier this season. She said, we learned that when we stay disciplined on our side of the net, we can really hang with anyone. When we get sloppy, we get into trouble. The Bruins are in trouble right now, as they're now down 9. Serve dug out by Bearden. Set to Goff, she tips it over. Takamoto. And tipped over by Eggert. Colliato to serve again. That float serve can't make it across the net, and the Bruins get a much needed side out. Addison Goff to serve. She's coming off a season high 17 kills versus Willamette. That's a good serve from Goff there. And Takamoto keeps it alive. Avila to Bearden, that's long. So another attack error on the Bruins side. Here's Eggert to serve. Avila first to touch. Wiersma. And high above the net is Hahn for the kill. And the Bruins have really been relying on the offensive Hahn more and more throughout the season. She's become a prominent force on offense. Avila to serve. That's dug out in the back row. Takamoto. Avila on the other end. And Huffman is denied. Tipped by Burisma. Takamoto keeps it alive. Good dig in the back row by Avila again. Set to Bearden. She's blocked at the net. That time it was Pernsteiner. The Lutes have taken full control of set number 2. They lead by 13. It's going to be the setter Takamoto to serve again. That's mishandled in the back row. Service ace for Pacific Lutheran. Bearden first to touch. Wiersma. Here's Bearden again. She tips it over, but it's long again. Good serve. Wiersma. Set to Gilder. Takamoto. Back set blocked at the net. An attack error on the Lutes. George Fox gets a much needed sign out. Here's Kronholm to serve behind the line. It's picked up in the back row. That's set up. Pernsteiner tipped off the block and a kill. Pio to serve. First touch by Goff in the back row. Set to Bear. That's mishandled. There's a kill for the Bruins. Bearden, the leader in service aces on this Bruins squad. Set to Alan Gregg. She tips it over. Excellent effort from Bearden to keep it alive. Joust at the net. Back to the Pacific Lutheran side. Alan Gregg swings again and finds the floor. Lutes on the brink of 20. Serve from Matsushima and an ace. 20-6, the lead now for Pacific Lutheran. Bearden first to touch. George Fox trying to get in system, and they do. Here's Gilder, senior from Albany, to serve it away. Tipped over for the kill. Bear soaring above the net, but it's denied. Sent over by Kronholm. Freer, tap and a kill. That was Alexis Eggert. So Alan Greggs is out, Hansma's in for Pacific Lutheran. Lutz with a 15-point advantage in set number 2. Goff the first to touch. Kronholm sets it for Bearden and the kill. Yepes Suarez enters for the Bruins. Wiersma to send it across. Set from Freer. Bearden keeps it alive. Goff sends it over to the Lutz side. Freer back over. Avila keeps it alive. Yepes Suarez swings. Here's Freer. Blocked at the net. Hahn and Yepes Suarez seal the line. Great serve from Wiersma. That's kept alive. Beautiful save on the Lutz side. Hahn tips it over. So an error on the Pacific Lutheran side. Back-to-back points for the Bruins. Chloe Wiersma to serve again. It's Freer set to Hansma for the kill. Uses serve, handled by the Bruins. That's mishandled. Another point to George Fox. That's 4 in a row. Goff's serve is just long. Set point for Pacific Lutheran, trying to close out set number 2 and go up 2-0. Bearden first to touch. Wiersma set for Hahn. Blocked at the net, and they couldn't keep it alive. Set number 2 goes to the Lutz, and they lead 2-0 here. Two quick sets, pure dominance from Pacific Lutheran so far this evening. We'll take a short break and be back for set number 3. Back here for set number 3 inside the Wheeler Sports Center. So when we talked to Coach Emily Davis, we asked her how she keeps her team composed and confident when facing adversity mid-season. She said, we stay confident because we know volleyball is something we do, but it's not who we are. We're a very young team. We get better every practice. The more work you put in, the more confident you become. We need a lot of confidence here. Down 2 sets to Pacific Lutheran, who holds the first serve. That's sent away by Pio. McGough is first to touch. There's a kill. Lexi Bear heating up here. Really the serve handled by Pio. Set by Takamoto and tapped over for the kill. Here's Matsushima to serve. Just over the net, couldn't be handled in a service ace for the Lutes. Matsushima, team leader in digs. 4 matches of 20 digs this season. It's tipped over by Alan Greggs. Set to Bear, whose kill is long. Bearden digs that out in the back row. Avila sends the free ball over. Takamoto. Sent to Paya, who's dug out by Goff. Bears' kill attempt is blocked at the net. Bearden first to touch again. And another point to the Lutes. Bearden to Kronholm, to Goff. Excellent save attempt by Matsushima, but to no avail. The Bruins get the side out. Here's Alaire Gilder to serve. As the senior sends it away. Dug out by Matsushima in the back row. Another point to the Bruins. Attack error on the Lutes. Alan Greggs first to touch. Takamoto back to Alan Greggs, and it's wide. Takamoto set to Eggert. Kronholm couldn't dig it out. Six to 4 in favor of Pacific Lutheran. Bailey Johnson to send it away. Kronholm set to Bear, that's blocked at the net. And kept alive on the George Fox side. Takamoto sets for Eggert, that's blocked. Matsushima over to Alan Greggs. Bearden keeps it alive in the back row. Kronholm. Goff sends it over. Takamoto back to Eggert. Beautiful block from Wiersma. To no avail. Excuse me, not Wiersma, Avila. Bearden first to touch. Bear sends it back. Bear another swing. Matsushima. Kronholm set for Goff. That attack is long again. Pacific Lutheran jumps out to a 9-4 lead. Something head coach Kevin Aoki wants to see. Kevin Aoki entering his 30th year of coaching for the Lutes. There's a kill for the Bruins. Kevin Aoki hired in 1996. Under his direction, the Lutes have won 12 Northwest Conference championships, and he is the 11-time NWC Coach of the Year winner. A couple seasons ago, led Pacific Lutheran to an undefeated regular season, tying a school record of 19 consecutive wins. As Wiersma's serve goes long. So the Lutes will get the side out. It'll be Savannah Caliando to serve. Junior from Hawaii to send it away. Wiersma tips it over. Here's Nib's serve. Takamoto tapped over the net by Eggert. Avila sends it away. A beautiful dump there from Takamoto for the kill. She finds the open floor. Eggert serve dug out by Nibs. Wiersma sent over by Hahn. Returned by the Lutes for the kill. Tipped off the block. Eggert's serve hit the net. So Bruins get the side out. They now trail by 5. 12-7 the score now in set number 3. We had a chance to talk to Emily Davis. We asked her how the chemistry of this group has evolved over the course of the season, and she responded by saying the depth of relationships has really become deeper and the friendships have grown. We've also used different lineups due to illness and injury, which has really helped our chemistry, knowing we have a lot of players ready to step up when needed. That really has been the case tonight for the Bruins, really spreading the love in the kill department. And another serve hits the net for the Lutes, and the Bruins get the side out. So Lexi Berry and Michaela Kronholm enter back into the match. It'll be Kronholm behind the service line. It's dug out by Caliando. Big swing in the middle from Permsteiner. She's got the kill. Pio to serve. It's touched first by Nibs. Set to Bear. Tipped off the block and controlled by the Lutes. Alan Gregg sends it back over, and Avila digs it out. Back set to Bearden. Now controlled by the Lutes. Godo tries to kill it, she couldn't. Bear tries to do the same. Alan Gregg's dug out by Avila. Rally continues. Bearden's serve. The attack goes long. Good serve from Pio and an ace. Lutz now with the 8-point advantage. Looking for a clean sweep. Float serve, picked up by Nibs, sent over by Wiersma. Excellent save. Tronholm set to Bear. It's wide again, another attack error on the Bruins side. Here's Pio, saved by Avila. There's a block at the net for Alan Greggs. 10-point advantage now for Pacific Lutheran. So the Bruins call a timeout and we'll be back shortly.
Serving for Lutz, number 4,
So we have Jatem Pio back to serve. Tronholm set to Bear, that's blocked at the net. Tronholm set again to Bearden. There's a kill for the Bruins. There's a solo block at the net for Gilder. Team Lutheran blocks got another one right there. Good serve from Bearden, dug out by Pio. There's a kill for Pernsteiner. Matsushima to serve. Goff first to touch. Bearden sends it over to Bear. Avila to Goff, tipped off the block and a kill. Eggert. Alan Greggs couldn't kill it. Bear sends it over. Sakamoto set to Alan Greggs again, who detonates. She's fired up. Pacific Lutheran up to 20 points now. Set to Goff. She's denied at the net. Bear plays that one off the net. Sent over by Kronholm. Good dig in the back row. There's Hahn. She drops it in. Uzma's serve goes long. Error on the Bruins side and a side out to the Lutes. There's a service ace for Colliato. Bearden on the inadvertent overpass and a point to the Lutes. Serve gets tipped right off the net, and Hahn keeps it alive. Goff sends it over on the slide. Bruins win the rally. Set to Bearden. She finds the line. Lute's trying to get in system. They just send it over and it's long. Jenna Nibbs back to serve. Great serve from Jenna Nibbs and an ace. Bruins battling back in set number 3. Lead is cut to 7. There's another point for the Bruins. A timeout called by Coach Aoki on the Lutes side. Lutz jumped out to a quick lead early in set number 3, and the Bruins have closed the gap. Jenna Nibbs back to serve again, fresh off that ace. Almost another ace, but handled in the back row. Sent over by Avila. She clipped the line. Couldn't dig that one out. Now the Bruins face a match point. 24-18 the lead now for Pacific Lutheran. The Lutz trying to get back to 500. George Fox trying to avoid dropping to 5-11 and 2-8 in conference. Hahn off the block, saved in the back row. Tipped over back to the George Fox side. Saved again by the Lutz. Off the block and a kill. The Lutz win the set and the match. So they win set number 3, 25-18. Just pure dominance from Pacific Lutheran, really throughout all 3 sets. So the Lutz will improve to 8-8, 6-3 in conference. George Fox will fall to 5-11 and 2-8 in conference. So the Lutz go 2-0 against the Bruins this season. George Fox plays the top seed in the conference tomorrow, Puget Sound, and Lewis and Clark next Friday. We thank you so much for joining us. Pacific Lutheran wins it 3-0. Have a good night, everybody.